Okay, people, welcome back to another Fwoosh review. Tonight I'm going to take a look at the NECA Dark Knight Joker. And this was one of those surprise drops. We weren't really warned ahead of time that this was coming out. It's pretty much like last year's Michael Keaton Batman. Now with NECA, they release the big figures. And I've been eyeballing the Joker one for a while now. It's at Hastings. It's always taunting me when I walk in the door. So getting this in a smaller scale, in my preferred scale actually, for cheaper price, I'm down for that. And the package, it's pretty nice. We've gotten quite a few Joker figures from the Dark Knight, and most of them have the Joker, you know, where he's kind of vandalized the packaging. So it's not a big deal. The figure looks nice in the package. On the back, the face is kind of different. And from what I've seen, the promotional pictures on the back are actually from the larger scale figure. But whatever, I don't care. You can see the figure in the package. But I've been hearing a lot about breakage too, so I'm going to get this open and hopefully I don't break anything. I'm going to kind of try to take it easy. So let's see what happens there. And there we go, out of the package. And I like this. The articulation isn't what I was hoping it would be, mostly in the range of movement, but when it comes down to it, I was just looking for a cool-looking Dark Knight Joker that would replace my Mattel one, and I think this is it. While the articulation is lacking, man, the paint job on this thing is, it doesn't blow my mind, but it's pretty damn amazing. On the face, it's got all the right, all the right colors. He's got the eyeshadow. His eyes are just straight up black, which really, if you're watching the movie, it's hard to see his pupils most of the time. So that's cool. The red is a little light around the mouth. I feel like it could be a slightly heavier, but not bad at all. I like how the white goes up into the green of the hair. And even with the hair, you can see some differences in the color. There's some, like a lighter green, maybe a brown. It's just not just flat green. The paint on the tie looks great. The different colors, the green vest, the blue shirt, the purple, it's just all great. The pants are a little shiny compared to the rest of the figure. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But it doesn't jump out at you, except right here, where it goes from this softer piece right here of the top of the pants to the legs. There's kind of a different purple going on. There's a little mud on the end of the shoes. That's a nice touch. I don't know why I'm amazed by this part, but the blue of the shirt sleeve under the jacket is painted up into all the way as far as it can go. And that's just a cool little detail. I mean, it's hard to see unless you're pointing light right up into it. It could have easily been just, the purple color, but it's not. It's the blue color. That's cool. Also inside the jacket, this bronze color, the inner lining of the jacket, it just looks like fabric. So the inner coat, it's painted the blue line and then a purple inner lining for that. So there's a lot of paint going on here. The green vest has kind of a dry brush over it, bring out the details. Real gold chain here for the wallet or watch or whatever he has hanging off of it. Nice addition. I like that. Now, like I said, the articulation, it's kind of hindered. The range of movement isn't that great on it. I was able to free up the right elbow and the right leg. They were kind of stuck out of the package. Like I said before, I've heard some horror stories. I did not want to break this. So I got those freed up. They move pretty nice. I still have to kind of fiddle with the elbow here. I cannot get the left knee to bend though. Even with heat, it just does not want to move, and I'm not going to force it. So yeah, probably a flaw there. But like I said, I just wanted a cool looking Joker, and this is what it is. For articulation, he's got a ball on top of the neck going up into the head. It gets pretty good range. Because of the hair, you can't get back a lot, but you can get down pretty good. Side to side. Lots of nice tilt for, crazy poses. Hinge and swivel at the shoulder. It goes out, not quite 90. Then it goes around. The elbows are hinge and swivel. About 90. Then it swivels back and forth. The wrists feel kind of loose to me. I don't know what's going on in there. The glove here kind of hides the articulation, but it has a swivel, and there's some movement it acts like, but I don't know if it's side to side or if it's supposed to stay like this, because the left one goes up and down. There's a twist at the waist, and because of this vest piece, I don't know what's going on in there. It kind of acts like it wants to crunch, but there's not a lot of range there. The hips are hinge and swivel, and they're attached together, so when you move one, sometimes they both move, but it goes out, then it hinges forward. Back, not so great. At the knee, there's a hinge and swivel. It hinges back about that far. Not great, but it's for subtle posing. Then it swivels. The ankles are on a hinge. You don't get a lot of movement because of the pants leg here. And there is a peg for rocker ankle, but it goes out better than it goes in. In is okay. You can get him splayed out a little bit. The sculpt, overall, is nice. I mean, the separate little buttonholes here on the sleeves. It's got the buttons on the inside, buttons on the jacket, the kind of corduroy texture to the pants, all the little wrinkles in the vest, wrinkles in the jacket, and especially the face. I think this may be my favorite Heath Ledger face sculpt so far on any of the toys I have. Except for maybe the Hot Toys, but what do you expect? I mean, if you want to spend $250, and I did, then yeah, you're going to get a good head sculpt. For accessories, he comes with his machine gun from the street scene. At first I thought the stock may be hinged to swing out, but I don't think it is. I think it's just attached there. He comes with a tiny knife. Now, this thing is kind of hard to get into his hand to hold it correctly. But it does look good once you get it in there. And then he comes with his machine pistol with the extra long clip. The hand is kind of stiff, kind of hard to get the guns in, especially the machine gun. You got to kind of twist it in there. The machine pistol just kind of goes down into there. Then you got to maneuver the trigger finger around, get it in there. I feel like this is a little bit small, but it's been a while since I've seen The Dark Knight, so I may be wrong about that. Another thing that I feel like NECA just nailed was the Joker's posture. He's got that kind of hunchback, kind of crouch forward look to him. I really, really like that. Now, his center of gravity is a little bit to the back, so if you have him lean back a little bit, he's going to kind of try to tilt back. But a little forward, look up a little bit, and it just looks great. I love it. Now, this is a 7-inch scale figure, so he's going to look larger than most of your Mattel offerings. Here he is with the Mattel Dark Knight Joker. And, well, I repainted the face on this, tried to make it look as good as I could, but a couple months later it started doing that white mystery dust type thing on the arms and legs, so not very happy about that. Whenever I touch the figure, I feel like I need to wash my hands. It's going to go toxic on me or something. The NECA definitely replaces this on the shelf. This is a custom Batman. It's a DC Direct head. I believe the DC Direct cape. But this is my favorite out of the ones I had, so the others went in a box. This stayed out. Anyway, you can see that the scale is a little bit larger. Joker here is not going to work in your classics display either. But he does fit pretty well into the DC collectible scale. That just slightly larger. Unfortunately, I don't have any Batmans from DC collectibles. I don't know how that happened. But here's the closest Joker that I had. And the shoulders line up. The size is pretty good. I figure more DC collectibles figures, being 7-inch scale, they'll fit together nicely if you want to put the NECA figure on that shelf. All in all, though, like I said, this is my new Dark Knight Joker for my shelf. I don't care if he doesn't fit with other things. I have so many, well, I have a dedicated Joker shelf. I'm one of those guys. So he'll fit in just fine with the rest of my display. In a perfect world, I would like to see NECA do a Dark Knight Batman. I'll even take a Dark Knight Rises Batman, Bane. So yeah, NECA, give us a Batman to go with this. And I know Adam West came with it, but I haven't even opened him, but he won't fit here. But I'm happy. Another Joker. Probably, at least in my opinion, the best Dark Knight Joker in the smaller scale. So if you like the review, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the Fwoosh. And then the back is purple. I'm not quite sure why the back is purple. Maybe because it's, more heavily shaded from the side. I guess 8-bit version to show more, light and dark. And I really, really, really like the flame effects on this guy. I mean, not just the sculpted flames. Those are soft rubber. Those are very nice, But also the orange on the head, here, it's kind of, the flame reflecting off RoboCop's shiny armor. I just really, really like the effect there.